Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Reading guys and gals, Toradora. We're on episode number 22. So once again, a lot of drama in yesterday's episode. I've talked in detail about the Ami Minori stuff, but again, just very briefly as it relates to Taiga and Ryuji, where things are very interesting is what is Ryuji going to do with the knowledge that he currently has? He does indeed know that now Taiga likes him, but he can see that obviously he can't just go like, "Oh, I like you, Taiga," because there's a lot of complexity to this. Because Taiga is clearly gone out of her way to make it to where she no longer wants to like Ryuji because she thinks it is best that he is with Minori. She has made this determination and she's determined to move off of him. Um, and it's painful for her. So the question is, how is Ryuji going to respond knowing this? We get into the episode because I do not want to spoil things, but this will be potentially a frustrating episode for many. Drama continues down the wormhole. Let's get this episode started, everybody. We're going to begin in five, four, three, two, one. My God. Ryuji, take it easy. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Again, if we pick up Ben, I will burn all of my jerseys. Ben can't coach because no, Ben can't coach. Ben can't play. Get Ben out of football. I'm tired of him. I'm absolutely tired of Ben Roethlisberger. Someone floated the idea, by the way, of the Giants trading for Jimmy Garoppolo, and I literally had a heart attack while I was driving my car. I literally started screaming because I was angry. I don't want Jimmy Garoppolo. No Garoppolo, no Ben, none of these people. Ugh, trash. Give me Deshaun, give me Russell Wilson. We get someone established. We're getting so close to the scene. I tell you guys, every time I listen to this opening, it just steadily grows on you. Every more so, it just keeps growing on you. Then you listen to the greatness of opening one, and you remember you don't like this opening. So based on what we saw from the opening scene, by the way, we're clearly now past the point of the ski trip. Everyone's back in school. So the question is again, where's Taiga and what's happening there? Yuji clearly still having dreams about this. Chapter 22 or episode 22 when you're around. Had no choice, her daughter's about to die. Nope, he's heard nothing. Bro, Yuji, this is a horrible idea. Horrible idea. And now we see that there was apparently a wish that was asked about. Yep. I will tell you everyone right now, I do not agree with Ryuji whatsoever. Whatsoever. To me, he should have just. I understand why he's keeping it a secret about him being the one to save her, and he understands the regret that she's feeling. I fully get where he's coming from. But again, it's the lack of honesty and pretending you're not hearing anything. They're falling into the Minori trap or running away from their problems. My boy Nacho with those plans. Nacho's just like, get me out of here. That's so awkward that she's right there. She works everywhere. She literally works everywhere. By the way, everyone, we were getting to a little bit more specifically about Yuji and the career plans you see everybody's thinking about. These ridiculous. But yeah, this whole idea about jobs and careers and everything, it plays a larger role in a little bit. Looking at chat, he wasn't missing throws. How the standards have fallen then if we care about missing throws. Glennon's been god awful. Oh, look at the ramen master. Ramen no ogi. Tatsumaki. Absolutely ridiculous. That sigh at the end. I kind of like the fact that Yuji's relying on the guys a bit more recently. Dang. Everyone's just having girl issues. Oh, high school. Oh, high school. I mean, granted, even in college had girl issues, but high school is just as different. Mm-mm. Nah, if you look at the situation, she's definitely running away, and a part of her probably doesn't necessarily want to rush back. And here we go. Oh, this part's sad. You know, the whole Yasuko stuff, they never really delve into it until now. But Yasuko literally works like like in the like entertainment district, I'll call it. But she's a hostess. So from a money standpoint, they really don't have much. And for him going to university or something like that would just be very, very difficult. A jewel must be polished before it can shine. There we go. Exceptional exception. How does she know this? Mm-mm. Yasuko, you're gonna burn yourself out. No, I would not take Tua for the Giants. I would not take Tua. I think Tua is nice, but I don't think Tua is transformative. He needs everything to be perfect to succeed. I wouldn't want Tua. Quite frankly, the Dolphins still might try to trade for Watson if it made sense, because I don't think they're sold on Tua. DUG. Hmm? Oh, has Minori been speaking with her? Which begs the question now, why doesn't he ever just stay for mother? Another question that will potentially come up. Ooh, congrats, Minori. It only made sense. It only made sense. Oh. Trying to get her mind off everything. That's probably why. Uh, Preferred stop it be culture change like Wilson or long term with Watson. Are you saying Weber for Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson? I choose Deshaun Watson. Oh. Are you saying outside of those two? That's awkward. That was so awkward. Ami's not wrong once again though. You over here flirting with Minori. Taiga's interstate. But also she's wrong for that. She's just angry. Bury the hatchet, you two. Bury the hatchet. If you can land Watson or Wilson, I have to think about that. She was hoping for Ryuji. Ami fail. Give me a list of Corbett. Who's available? And she goes right back to Ryuji. That I lose sight of what I can. Oh, if I could get Herbert all day, every day. All day, every day. If I hadn't brought anything to the surface, it would have all gone perfectly. No, it would not. No, but Mino, you still also don't fully get it. You don't fully get it yet. Quite frankly, both of you don't. Gotta just let everything out. I would take as a stopgap. Is Tyrod Taylor around? For 2 to 3 years. Stopgap. I mean, if we're talking stopgap, then unfortunately it might end up having to be Garoppolo. But I don't think I want a stopgap at quarterback. I really don't. No, Cam is washed. I don't want Cam anywhere near my team at all. I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong about not going to college. The issue is the fact that you're rationale for not wanting to do so. You clearly show that you want to, but you feel like you can't because of money concerns. I don't care about no jersey sales. I don't want Cam anywhere near my football team. New part-time job. I'll go straight to the bar from there. Yeah, at the end of the day, Yasuko's of the mindset she's gonna work herself to the bone so that you can afford college. Which, whether you agree or disagree, as a mother, she's doing her utmost best. But I understand also because I've been in this situation. Like it's a very frustrating and conflicting place to be in. One can make the argument that you'll do better for her in the long term if you end up going to school. Um, at the same time, though, to see someone you care about going through all that hardship and you feel like you can contribute is difficult. And I feel like they could meet in the middle there. I feel like he should be working to some degree, but that's just me. The flashbacks. But yeah, again, I'm thinking if he's available, and I don't want 2 to 3. I don't want any stopgap quarterback, quite frankly. I really don't. But give me someone who's like a veteran. Like give me like a Tyrod Taylor or something like that for like a year as a bridge. I don't need a 2 to 3 year get brat. Ugh, I can't speak. I don't need a 2 to 3 year bridge quarterback. I really don't. Taiga. And she returns. They probably thought he would never see her again. Ashura face, dang. Fitzmagic? I'll take Fitzmagic also for a year. Give me Fitzmagic all day, every day for a year. Man, Tyga's annoying for cell phone. Bruh, breathe. DUG, breathe. Of course he did. He didn't want to confront Ryuji. Or anyone, quite frankly. Oh my gosh. 3 second rule. He's trying so hard to keep her there, man. It's sad. You should honestly. Inko is disgusting. Trying so hard. That should tell you something, dude. You should speak up. Say something. Also, Ty, you have to keep in mind, for all they were concerned, you might have been dead if you weren't found. Wait, what? That makes no. Hold on. Sorry, chat. Hold on. The Giants kicker's been the only good thing about the Giants team. I mean, the kicker's been trash. The kicker's literally one of the best bright spots of the team. And she feels regret now. It was probably the punter. The kicker's. It was probably the punter. Our kicker literally is like one of the best kickers. He just doesn't get used as much. Taiga, stop thinking about him and Minori. Think about you. Stop being so blinded. And likewise, I just feel frustrated, guys. I know how this will end, but watching this is literally frustrating because no one wants to say anything at all. Hmm? Four? Oh yeah, yeah. Kitamura was the one carrying you. Yeah, I've always wondered this every time I rewatch it, and maybe these people can clarify. This is just something I'm always not so sure on. Does she really not remember, or is she pretending? I've always been under the influence that she was pretending here. I think she knows that she was speaking to Ryuji. Not in the moment, but after the fact. And Ryuji decides to go along with the lie. I really do wonder. I think she knows. I'd be shocked if she didn't. Oh, Taiga. Uh, this show out here just to get me upset and annoyed. Yeah, there's not much that happens in this episode, everybody. It's definitely a setup for greater things to come in episode 23, which will also be a top 5 episode. Surprise, surprise. But I think the biggest thing as you look at this is that Minori is earnestly trying to change and be better, but she's still not doing the very thing she needs to do, which is confront everything that's taking place. Ami is just pretty much in her feelings right now. She feels very frustrated, probably with herself for how things went down during the trip, and in general, she's very upset about the situation overall. In her conversation with Minori, you can see that she's trying to justify her actions, recognizing that while she was right in some ways, she was also very clearly wrong in others for the way that she handled things. Like she even says the fact that, "Are you trying to tell me that if I didn't say this, if I didn't keep bringing it up, that things would end up perfectly?" And I'm just like, they wouldn't have. But you also acknowledge the fact that you did things that were wrong leading up to this point. So that's the Ami standpoint. Taiga's frustrating because really, I do believe that Taiga realizes that Ryuji was indeed the one who saved her at the end of the day, and she's trying to act like it didn't happen whatsoever. Hold up, let's get the preview. Oh, maybe episode that I'm thinking of that's like real. Oh, is 23 the episode that I'm thinking of? Yeah, 23 is the episode. It is 23. What's episode 24 then? Oh, I don't know, guys. I might have misspoken. I think episode 24 is the hype episode. I think 23 will build up to the moment, unless I'm just misremembering. And then 24 is where it gets like crazy. But anyway, just finish what I was saying before again. My issue with Taiga is that Taiga is completely in denial. Her, Minori, and Ryuji do this thing that's very frustrating. of if you act like it didn't happen, it won't happen. And Ryuji obviously wasn't always like that, but I think by seeing this from Taiga and also from Minori, he decides to just go along with that flow. But to me in life, there's nothing more annoying than when something takes place and everyone tries to act like, oh, like it didn't happen. Like you don't want to speak about it, you don't say it because everyone kind of knows it, but it's too awkward and painful or inconvenient to bring it up for various reasons. To me, I think that's very childish, and I think that happens in life. I think I've been guilty of this as well at points in my life. To me, if you ever have an issue to where like it's unspoken that no one wants to speak about it, speak about it. Leaving things like this is what leads to misunderstandings, issues, etc. Because Yuji and Taiga know the truth, but they don't want to confront the truth because then if they confront the truth, they have to take a serious look at the relationship that they have, the relationships that they have built, and things will have to change. And they have to make decisions. And Taiga's very stubborn, Yuji's very stubborn, Minori is very stubborn in the fact that they think they're being self-sacrificing by Minori. I'm giving myself up for Taiga and Ryuji. Ryuji, I'm going to give up my happiness for Taiga. Taiga, I'm going to give up my happiness for Minori and for Ryuji. It's stupid. Have a conversation, the three of you or the two of you, whoever it has to be, sit down and come to a reasonable understanding as it relates to specifically your feelings, how you care for each other. That's my thought. But it just, this episode is one where, again, like things are still falling down. And it's kind of like, we had the climax, or one of the climaxes. Right now, it's kind of like the resolution point of what took place last episode. And it's just very frustrating. So we'll see what ends up happening, everybody. But without further ado, like the video if you like the video. Comment, subscribe is greatly appreciated. And we shall indeed be back. We shall indeed be back tomorrow for episode 23. So that, I'm going to end it here. I'm Leonard, and I'm out. Peace.